So I had an idea to maybe add a little bit of embellishment to my wine glasses before I put the color on and before I put, any kind of resin. So I've just printed these out on the computer from Google. And these are just various sea creatures that are, from the ocean. And I don't know, I'm just going to kind of play around. Really like the octopus. So my idea was to use this as a not a stencil, but like a where I could trace it. I'm going to put it on the inside of the glass and gold paint pen. And my idea was just to trace around this image and then apply the resin on top. This is definitely something that is not in my wheelhouse, but I'm just going to trace the outline. If I don't use a trace paper of any kind, this will totally fail because I'm telling you, I suck at it. I'm sure if I drew stuff like this all the time, I would be better at it, but that is not in my wheelhouse. So that is my little octopus. That's kind of cool. I wish I had made his tentacles out a little bit more, but I don't think I want to freehand it. Then what I thought I would do is go back with a white and just add where his little suckers would be. This is just a white paint pen. I think this one's still good. Yeah. That is pretty. All right, so I think for this second one, I'm going to do a sea turtle. And the octopus is, I should have put it a little further down. So the sea turtle, we'll put it right here. And this one's got a neat little design in it, but I'm just going to do an outline. I don't know, maybe I'll get crazy. This is just my first time, so I made these in proportion to the size of the glass. I think I probably could have made these a little bit bigger for this one. So I have an octopus and a sea turtle using my little tracing stencils And I may try to do a freehand octopus next time. I've pre-mixed my liquidy split, KSRESIN liquidy split, and I'm going to add some of my Sesso mica powder in aqua in my cup. I have not added very much of the mica powder because I don't want a too deep color. And then what's left in my cup, I will add white for the waves, a little wave action going there. And still don't know, stop this from spinning. Still don't know the brand name of my white, honestly. It's some random white. But it's liquid resin dye. And I'm probably not going to use that stick anymore. It's a little bit. All right. So I'm wanting a thin layer on these glasses. I'm not going to take it all the way up to the edge. I need to cover my little sea friend. You know, I like a nice natural edge. And you don't really need a thick coat of resin on these glasses because you wouldn't put these in the dishwasher. You're going to hand wash them. You're not going to leave them soaking in the sink, or at least you shouldn't. If you are, stop. But you don't need a really thick layer on here like you would a tumbler. If you're a tumbler maker, yeah, you probably do put multiple layers of resin to protect the tumbler. Tumblers get banged around a lot and you need that thick resin, but on these glasses, they're not going to get banged around. And it's pretty rare that you're going to chip off a piece of resin. I mean, if you bang your glass hard enough to chip off the resin, you've broken the glass, honestly. So why waste resin? Why waste it? Use it sparingly. Probably could have made it a little darker. This is an experiment. Let's just use it all up. I might drop some alcohol inks on here. Some blue, maybe. This one's looking a little wonky. Boy, he is very crooked. All right, make it work. And I'm going to strip off my glove. Let's just get rid of the bubbles. That is a really pretty blue. But I probably could go a little darker. I wanted something a little darker, maybe to cover up our little sea friends. So maybe next time. But this is an experiment to see how the little stencil underneath would work. All right, got bubbles popped. And I'm going to mix up some white here in my cup. And I want to add some waves, but I think I am going to drop some alcohol ink. I'm going to use 3, 4. we go. It must be a little bubble in there. All right, 4 drops of white. Should have left my glove on. Okay. All right, I do have enough white in there. And I'm going to add some. I'm going to add some alcohol ink. I want to use the Pixis Sapphire. Pixis Sapphire and the Tim Holtz. This stream, that's too green. Not Lagoon. Monsoon. There we go. No. All right. We've got Pixis Lake and Pixis Sapphire. And I am going to drop these on and then add my white and then heat it up some more. Hey, baby girl. I have company. She's the best girl. Best. All right. That was the lake, and this is the sapphire, and it is a very pretty color too. And now the white, I think I'm going to swirl with the heat gun first. Get these guys going. Okay, that's good. So I have my heat gun on a low heat setting and high air. And what this is doing is it's heating up the resin, and it is pushing the colors. But heating up the resin a little bit does give us that movement that we want. And sometimes we get some really cool lacing too, which is neat. I think I need a little bit more of that sapphire around that turtle. It's not wanting to. There we go. Okay. Now I want to add my white. I think I'm going to use my little spatula and really get all the resin out of the cup and just kind of apply it in a, not, I mean, it's random, but I don't want it to be haphazard. Oh, I do want it to be, I want the pattern to make sense, just like a wave would be. But this little silicone spatula I got at the Dollar Tree for $1, well, $1.25 now, but I really like them because the silicone, the resin just pops right off after it's dry. They're really easy to use. They're, you know, cute, all kinds of cute colors, and you can really scrape everything that you need out of that cup. I love putting it on the bottom because we can get some neat little swirls back here. Oh man, this is turning out so pretty, y'all. Okay, I got some extra, but kind of don't want to dab it. Well, maybe let's just kind of, can you tell I don't like wasting? Okay. All right, let's just give it one more run. Look at that. That's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, I love this part. I might not even need to heat it again. What do you think? Maybe that? No, I'm gonna ruin that little hurricane there. This is nice. I'm not gonna torch it again. Not torch it, but heat it up. This thing is wiggly. Maybe I should just leave it because it's obviously working out okay. I'm just gonna leave it. Yeah, that's gonna be perfect. All right, we're gonna let it turn and come back. All right, let's take these off the turner. So you can just make out our little octopus here. You can even see it from the inside. I don't know if you can see that one. It's cute. I just think maybe it's just a little bit too much dark tint on top of the octopus. If it was a little bit lighter, like if maybe I didn't do the colored resin on directly on top of the octopus. Yeah, this one's a little splotchy over the outline of the turtle. So not terribly happy with this one. I definitely could do this one better. I think I'll just give it another go. You know, I'll put this in my booth and just see if it sells. You can definitely see it from the inside. So maybe, I don't know, maybe somebody will like it. I do like the rest of the glass though. And it turned out really nice. And yeah, we'll just put these in the booth and see what happens. Appreciate everybody watching, and happy crafting.